Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Cordam. We are back for some more Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous in Last Azlanti. So I mentioned at the end of the previous episode yesterday that there was an enemy that I want to take care of before we rest, as I want to make use of my buffs before resting. And I said it before, I'm gonna say it again. When the music changes into this one, it's kind of low right now, but I think you can still hear it. This means danger zone. So what's gonna happen is we're gonna find a particularly nasty enemy. One of the enemies that I think are like the most annoying enemies in the early game, at least in my personal experience. I don't like them at all. The guy has a lot of AC, he has a lot of attack bonus, he has reach because he has a long spear, and he is also invisible to start out.
What's on your mind?
So, we are going to try and use our animal companion to bait, with the protection from evil as well on top of him. He will need all the help he can get. I will dismount Scylla, because if the animal companion dies, I don't want Scylla to drop and then also get killed, because a permanent death right now would be very, very unpleasant. We're gonna see if we can spot the guy, and if we can, all the better. If not, well, Big Bird's gonna take some damage. And I will also be buffing my main character here and using Protective Luck on Big Bird as we go in.
I always have the upper hand.
I think that's all that I need here. I guess you can also buff your own weapon, why not? It's not masterwork, right? It's just regular. Speaking of which, do I have a better bow? I do not. Sad. Soon we'll have one. Okay, so, Mr. Birdie. Actually, let's have everybody get a little bit closer. Because the main point of interest is gonna be a bag on the ground, that one over there. So let's see if we can spot him. Doesn't seem like it. Let's get a little bit closer.
How much in another obstacle?
Okay, and there the guy is. This guy is quite annoying. The Babaus, yeah, that's the name, Babau. I hate these guys. I hate them very much. These are level 7 outsiders. They have 88 hit points. So they're not that easy to kill. They have 23 AC, which is rather high. They have damage reduction of 10, with the exception of good or cold iron. They are immune to electricity and poison, and they also have energy resistance to fire, cold, and acid. So very, very annoying. They also have a cold iron short spear. Actually, I thought it was a long spear. Weird. And they have a plus 17 attack bonus on the first attack, and then a plus 12 on the second attack. And I mentioned I was going to be using Protective Luck, and I forgot, of course. Although I am going to act before he is, so I might have some luck there. Okay, so let's go in. Scylla. Let's do Smite Evil and pray that he doesn't... let me see. If it truly is a short spear, he doesn't have reach. So I'm going to go with my reach weapon. Lan,
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
You
Cover
shoot,
me.
even though you're never gonna hit. And you Protective Luck on the bird. God damn it, already 18 damage. Yeah, because he is flat-footed, which is always very sucky. Well, let's see if we can keep him alive.
Did you see
He is taking decent damage though, which is nice for us. Protective Luck is on Mr. Big Bird. And I will just keep on doing this. I want him to be safe if possible. While we kill the guy. Okay, Protective Luck. Keep on casting it. And you can see here the guy being annoying to kill. Do I have something that can maybe help me out a little bit here? I can toss some magic missiles, I guess, but they're not gonna do much. Do they also have spell resistance? Yes, they do. So they're annoying for every single reason you can think of. He is focusing on the bird. I hope I don't regret doing this, but I'm gonna turn off fight defensively on my main character to get some more attack bonus. Keep on casting this. Bird about to go down, but he does have Die Hard. Let's see if we can save him. You can't even drink this, right? Failed to overcome spell resistance. That's not unusual at all. I just wanted to see... Yeah, this attack, we did not have the protection from Protective Luck. Okay, he got saved, or healed I should say. Let's keep applying Protective Luck. Good. Actually, you should be using Cold Iron Ammunition and Perfect Strike as well. I will heal him again. Not my main character, the bird. Protective Luck. Okay, go again. Good. And there we go. God damn it. Now, they're also annoying because when you hit them, they also deal back acid damage, which is kind of annoying. In any case, the guy got killed. Like I said, this is an optional enemy. You don't have to kill him. But I enjoy doing all of these enemies. I think it's just the added challenge and it's more fun. So I try to always do it. And we also get some extra loot hidden over there. So this fight also went a little bit worse than it usually goes in my experience because we are all fatigued, which does not help at all. In any case,
a bright future awaits us.
Let's mount back up. We did pick up a Cold Iron Short Spear +1, so we have an additional Cold Iron weapon in case we need it. It's also a simple weapon, so if you do need it, everybody can use it, which is kind of cool. But for the most part, we are not really going to bother too much with it. Alright, so my next objectives... Just look at my level here. I'm very far away from any kind of level up. My next objective is going to be to explore the rest of this area. And then we're going to leave probably to save Dayran. Let's see how this works. So, I'm even going to go inside the Temple of Desna, as I believe, I might be wrong, that inside this temple, if you rest, I don't think you can get ambushed. Also some loot over here. This guy doesn't say anything as of yet. Yep. And the book we picked up doesn't give us anything else. So to rest here, most areas are not going to be possible, but there is one area there. Yeah, there. That you can actually do it in. So let me just check if I want to change any of my spells. And this time we're actually going to play with spells, because we didn't have our spells on our brown fur transmuter. This time we will have them. I'm thinking if I want something different than color spray, because I don't end up using color spray at all. I don't think so. I think I'm fine this way. And I want this over here as well. Okay. And you have the regular stuff, which we want. Alright. So, let's rest. We could even scribe scrolls if we wanted to, since we have our friend here that is able to do it, given our background selection. I don't think I care about any of the scrolls right now, but we also need to have a tool for this purpose, which we don't have. We have no scroll scriber's kit. So that's something I want to pick up, because I will want to be scribing some scrolls, even though I tend to forget using them. The one thing I love about scribing scrolls is that you can scribe any scroll that you know, and you can even apply meta magic to it. So if you see if you see on the right side, I can't click on it, it will say Meta Magic Selective. So you can even have Meta Magic scrolls. Very, very cool. So for right now, we cannot use it. In this area, we do have Corruption. So I'll want to try and mitigate it a little bit, or as much as I can. In this case, Lan is our best option. And for Camouflage, he's also the best one, which is sad. But she can go, and I guess I can go as a second one for the Corruption here. Okay. I want the minimum amount of time wasted, as I've mentioned before. I don't want to waste any time. And we rest.
You shamans are strange.
Okay. Ah, right. So you also noticed that corruption prevention was successful, so we only got a little bit of corruption instead of a lot. And now we get this book event. Sometimes the long-awaited rest does not bring the desired relief. What comes is a heavy, clinging sleep on the edge of wakefulness, where consciousness seems poised between reality and oblivion. The possible reasons for such disturbed slumber are myriad. Strained nerves, perhaps, or a lingering reaction to trauma. Cordumt emerges from the oblivion of his laden sleep like a drowned man dragging himself up from the depths of a swamp. The wound on his chest is burning like someone pressed an invisible brand to it. The wound has closed again, but the blood stain on his shirt betrays its presence beneath. There is no time to investigate the cause behind his malaise. A trying day lies ahead. But how will Cordumt be up to the challenge if his thoughts are so muddled and his entire body aches like after a day's toil? I can't ignore my health. Better take care of it now rather than later when it could already be too late. After several moments, the weariness abates, retreating to the depths of his subconscious, but leaving the path open to return the next time Cordumt seeks refuge in sleep. Cordumt recalls that he slept peacefully in the defender's heart. Perhaps a priest can explain what has happened? I think this is just introducing corruption here. So nightmares and corruption prevent you from resting well. Increases during rest at different rates, blah blah blah. And you can also fully remove corruption in safe places, which will be something for us to explore later on. I still have my Demon Plague, which actually, I should have used my Treat Affliction before resting, I forgot. But I don't think it's gonna matter too much right now.
I can.
So, let's go for our usual buffs here. In Mage Armor and Bark Skin. And away we go. So, I wanted to go, I think, into this area here. Which means going left. Ah, there are some annoying enemies in this region. Let's see if I can deal with them without too much of a hassle.
Or don't.
Because these are swarms, and I don't like swarms.
Rely on me.
I'm gonna use Mr. Big Bird to try and tank the swarms. And I will have everybody else just shooting from afar. Or beating them from afar as well. So everybody goes on hold position.
You can trust
I don't care too much about having point-blank shot here.
Make you feel better.
So, I do believe I may want enlarged person on myself though, for this fight. Let me just make sure this is actually no, I think it is. So enlarged person here. I'm gonna pull the swarms back, have them focus mainly on Mr. Big Bird. Yeah, there they are. And we just kill them from a safe distance.
Do not fear.
Okay, so come over here.
Waver.
They will move slowly. You guys shoot over there. And the idea here is I want them to kind of huddle around Big Bird. And then we're gonna have our people over here hitting them from, let's say, the back line. Because I am enlarged, which means I can fight from a distance, or as if I had reach, and Sela has a reach weapon. So let's see how this works exactly. Mr. Big Bird is hitting them. And once they kind of clump up on him, we can start fighting as well. Okay. Now, I'm pretty sure there are more of these enemies. Just waiting for the combat to be over. Oh, or they're just invisible. Okay. So, let's just continue doing what we were doing. Yeah, there they come. Let me see if I can heal Mr. Big Bird a little bit. Okay, he is nauseated, which sucks, but it's not a big deal. Let's kill the rats. As long as he doesn't die, I'm happy. It's not that hard, people. Come on. There you go. Any more? Or are we done? We are done. Okay. So now Mr. Big Bird has filth fever, which again is a disease or a sickness or something like that. I can never really remember what these are supposed to be. But the main point is the effect is not instant. So before I bother too much about taking care of this, I'm gonna wait a little bit, and if I need to, then I can treat affliction or do something different. Let's heal him up. We don't want him injured. That's good enough.
I don't need anyone's sympathy.
And what do we have here?
Move aside.
Nothing of interest. These people were not killed by demons, their mortal wounds were inflicted by ordinary weapons. Which sucks. And we are going up over here.
Make way.
Stranger. The absence of an answer is an answer too. Yes, very cryptic these people are, and we're gonna meet a couple of them as we go throughout the game. And here we have some NC Thieflings. Now for these, I am going to want to buff with guidance, as there will be a skill check here. I think it's athletics. I can't be too sure.
Never a dull moment.
And let me see if I have a way of increasing my chances of passing this skill check without having to waste too many spells. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't. So I am going to apply actually bull strength to increase our strength further, because strength is a determining factor for our athletics over here. Okay. So we are now at 25 strength. Our athletics went up by 2. We are now at 14. A scrawny tiefling. Watch it, watch it. What are you goods doing? You'll bloody crush me. A young tiefling lies trapped in a collapsed section of the tunnel. Another 2 tieflings scramble around, trying in vain to free him from the rubble. The demons still haven't entirely broken through the defense of Canabras, but time is running out. So, when I've mentioned before that certain things will change once the tavern attack happens, this is one of them. So, you will want to save the tieflings before that event happens, otherwise you cannot help them. And you want to help as many people as possible, because if you do so, they will also help you later in a separate event, and you do want their help for the most part. These are not the most important ones, the library is the most important one, but they are still very useful. Quit whining! Hey! Alarm! Someone's coming! Maybe you will help us? Wise up, would you, before you get us killed? Let's make a run for it while we still can. No, come on, don't leave me, I'll die here. Who are you? Who, us? We're nobody, just simple citizens. We used to live here, but now... Yeah, we just lived our lives. Didn't do nobody any harm, and then kaboom! The place falls about our ears. Perception check. The tieflings are antsy, they're hiding something. Don't lie to me, tell me who you are and what you're doing here. Alright, don't hurt us. People call us the Thieflings. We kinda skirt around the edges of the law, that's how we make our living. Say some tyrant bans books that show stuff he don't like, or fancy Keonin wine he don't drink. Is it wrong if we step in to fill the gap in the market? If there's a demand for it, someone's gotta sell it. Yeah, that's not quite how it should be. Don't go thinking we're gangsters or anything. Our only concern is making the lives of citizens easier for a little coin. People in this city can't even breathe without breaking some stupid regulation or restriction. Take this tunnel that collapsed on top of our friend, for instance. It leads straight to the Grey Garrison. Thanks to it, any soldier whose throat's feeling a little dry, or who's needing some nighttime reading material, we can get all the things for him that his heartless superiors refuse to. We're providing a public service. Enough talking. Get these rocks off of me. You sent me down here for a goddamn crate of cognac, you idiots. Now get me out. Another one of those events where if you were solo, you would get a lot of experience. Let's try and help them out with athletics. I'll help you pull him out from under the rubble. Okay, nice. We only needed to roll a 2, rolled an 18, I accept. You easily clear the rubble and free the trapped tiefling. 102 experience. Woof! I'm alive! And all in one piece, give or take. Thank you. I'll remember your kindness for the rest of my life. The freed tiefling turned to his companions. And you two clowns, I don't want to hear a word out of you. Get into the tunnel now. One trip just to the Grey Garrison and back. Don't be a coward, it's not going to collapse. Go, or else we came all this way for nothing. That ended well, didn't it? Okay, so I helped you, now you can help me and Commander Tirabad to save Canabres. The militia needs people with various skills, even ones as unusual as yours. You what? Are you blind or something? The tiefling points at his horns and his tail. Know what people call us? Arilu's spawn. And that's one of the nicer nicknames. Crusaders and tieflings don't mix. We'll be torched on sight. Whoa, whoa. Tirabad? Tirabad from the Eagle Watch? Lads, we have to help her. She's one of the only big shots in this town that actually treats it with any decency. Why should we risk our necks for the Crusaders? Because Irabeth risked her neck for hours. She saved me from that creep Hulrun, yanked me straight out of this torture chamber. Only a worthless toe rag would refuse to help her out after that. Nah. I'm not listening to you anymore, to any more of this. The tiefling makes a show of covering his ears. You do what you want, I'm heading for the River Kingdoms. Go on then, I'm going with the Crusaders, and I'm going to round up the others to help. The tiefling smirks. We've made some good money in the city, it'd be a shame to surrender our meal ticket to the demons. But enough yammering, so long. Okay, so the tieflings have joined the crusade. Very nice. We are gonna clear out a couple of enemies over here. Nothing too fancy. And then, I haven't forgotten, we have that other house to take care of, which we will also do. I'm swapping for my sword here because these guys have damage reduction except cold iron, and this weapon is a cold iron weapon. So charge, charge, you guys shoot, you can try and make the fight go a little bit quicker. And these demons, for the most part, I don't really bother too much with them, they are not particularly strong.
I'm done with you.
Okay, you are doing that, everybody hit him.
Make every strike count. Your performance is lacking. You are lacking.
And there we go. So again, these are not that much of a threat. Despite all the city's troubles, the statue of Iomedae towers proudly over the street. So yeah, this is Iomedae.
Follow me.
Our deity.
Or don't.
Over here you can climb down. This reaches into a... I guess you could say like a more dangerous area of the marketplace. Which we don't need to go just yet.
Aside.
I mean, we could go. Let me go to the house first, and then we'll see. Now, for this house, we're gonna have another optional dangerous fight. But hopefully we can get it done without too much trouble.
Make way.
But we want to make sure that we are properly buffed for this. So I still have some time on bull strength. Don't have a lot of time on enlarged person. So I think I'm actually gonna recast this.
Stay on your toes.
And I'm gonna use you to do it. So let me see if I still remember how to use the brown for transmute. It's been some time since I've played this game. This is the one. If the spell grants a bonus to an ability score, the bonus then increases by 2. Okay, that's what I want. So we do that, and we do this. And now we should see our strength at 27, because we're getting a +4 on enlarged person instead of the usual +2. So very handy. Other than that, I will want shield on myself. Mr. Big
I hear
Bird.
the voice of the spirits.
I think it's enough for you to drink a potion here of protection from evil. And I will do the same thing on my main character also. Okay, we are shielded.
Well,
I will want a bless. And I believe that's all I need. I don't think I need anything else.
what's on your mind? I wonder.
Though I could also go for bone fists. But the point is, this enemy we're going to be facing here, he's pretty much going to go through most of our AC, because he targets touch AC. I just don't remember if the guy hits for cold, because if he does hit for cold, I could drink a potion of protection. I suppose I can just drink it and see. If it is cold, I'm protected. If it's not, then we haven't lost much of anything anyway. Alright, so let's go down into the basement. And here we see nothing. But again, we can hear that same music I've been talking about for a couple of times now.
Heart to me.
We can hear
I
it.
don't need anyone's
We want to
sympathy.
go over here, I'm guessing with my main character. And I want
Together
Mr.
we
Big Bird to
stand.
be around this area here.
Don't know? Don't care.
And what we pick up here is very important. We have a scroll of Fairy Fire and we have a scroll of Sea Invisibility. These are relevant because there's going to be an invisible enemy in this region here. And if he is invisible, you have a lot harder, a much harder time at actually attacking him. You can cast this, right?
Hesitation is a waste
Yeah, you
of
can.
time.
I will help where I can.
It is also extremely dark.
You can trust me.
Now, does he want to show himself, or will I have to do the Fairy
No
Fire?
reason
There are
to
times where he
pause.
reveals himself, other times he
Time
doesn't.
to
There you
rob
go.
them of their treasures.
The Shadow Demon. Chaotic Evil Outsider, level 7, 81 hit points, 25 AC, which is very annoying. He has some spell resistance. He has damage reduction 10, which is a lot, except against good or cold iron. And he is invisible. And while he is invisible, this means that you will have a 50% chance to miss, as if he had concealment. So the game very generously pretty much includes the information that, or not information, the scrolls, Fairy Fire, and Sea Invisibility to kind of teach you on how to deal with invisible enemies. So yeah, he doesn't just deal cold damage, he deals normal damage plus cold damage, or negative plus cold, so we are a little bit better protected like this. So, you are going to cast your Fairy Fire on this guy. Camellia is going to put Protective Luck on Big Bird. I will go into
Out of my
Smack.
way.
And you will
Did I mess up again?
Smite Evil. Okay, Protective Luck is up. We're still waiting on this cast. And I'm not gonna bother too much with like using my cold iron ammunition or stuff like that, because I will only start doing that once he is visible. Otherwise, we're kind of wasting ammunition. We can see he is taking a lot of damage because, again, he targets touch AC and he has a very large attack bonus, which sucks. Very, very much. Let's try and heal Big Bird if we can. And I will probably even use Camellia to try and heal as well with the potions instead of shooting, because she's not gonna hit anything anyway.
Go.
Okay. Let's actually keep doing this. It is a decent plan. The good thing about this is that he does hit somewhat hard, but not too hard. So yeah, in case you don't know, you can also just, instead of drinking your potion, you can press the arrow up key, and you can actually apply the effect of the potion on somebody else, which is what I'm doing here. I'm trying to heal Big Bird with this. So Fairy Fire has gone out. He is no longer invisible. So now I am gonna start using my cold iron ammunition here with perfect strike. And I'm guessing that I should instead go for Evil Eye if the guy is vulnerable to it after healing my friend here. Let's see. Okay, I would like some better hits, please. And I guess you can also cast Divine Favor to increase your chances to hit. He is actually decently healed. I am gonna instead apply Evil Eye on him, see if he is vulnerable to it. Good damage. He is vulnerable to it, so that lowers his AC. I'm gonna keep doing this. God damn it. That was a big hit. Okay, he's still up. Come on, people. Do damage, please. Good. Bad. Very, very low heals over there. Honestly, the person doing this should have been her, because she doesn't hit anything anyway. And at least I could be using Evil Eye on her.
It should work.
Which is just better.
Is it flawed?
Okay, he actually failed this save, so Camellia can now also just help out. God damn it. Took a long time, used up a lot of potions, but we got him killed. Not nearly worth for the experience. But there is an item over here that we do want. These fighters must have been caught off guard. They died before they could even draw their weapons. Their bodies are covered in a thin layer of ice that is slowly melting. So also a warning that you will be taking cold damage from that guy. Athletics, 18 DC. We still have bull strength, we have enlarged person. I'm gonna give myself guidance to increase our chances as much as possible.
Never a dull moment.
So we are at plus 14. Guidance should give us 15. We have to roll a 3.
Oh, I managed it.
Okay. From the sound that he made, we got it done. And also just to note, I think if you fail this check, it will still open the path, but I believe 4 hours will have passed, which means all your buffs will be gone. So naturally, you want to try and succeed there.
How much longer I wonder?
The main reason to come over here is this chest,
I am helpful. Am
where
I
we
not?
pick up the Wicked Longbow. So currently Lan is using a composite longbow. This one is also a composite longbow, plus 2, so a very big improvement. And whenever the composite longbow confirms a critical hit on an enemy, the target must pass a will saving throw or suffer a curse. This cursed creature suffers a 1 penalty to will, 2 to fortitude, and 3 to reflex saving throws, and it can be removed with remove curse spell. So, to be honest, lowering those saves is nothing too special, but it does help out. Because, for example, if you do curse somebody with this, and they get a penalty to reflex of -3, that means when we start casting our grease spells, it's gonna be all that much harder for them to resist them. But you know, it has to be on a critical hit, so it's not as easy to make happen. So yeah, another one of these optional fights done. Let's get out of here. And let me just think. I think since I have buffs still, I'm gonna go to this lower area. I want to try and get as much done as possible here. Though, to be honest, I think I would benefit more from having a glitter dust spell here than the grease. But let's see if we can make this work. Mobility. Okay, nice. Some Crusaders. And we're gonna have a fight. Now, this fight takes place over 2 parts. The first part of the fight is not that difficult. The second part is a lot more annoying. So, we have a couple of cultists over here. We'll also have a demon, and that demon can be somewhat difficult to deal with. But hopefully nothing too major. But after them, we're gonna have a wizard that's actually very annoying. So let me just apply remove fear here, in case they cause fear. I am gonna place protective luck on Big Bird, just to start out, and we are gonna charge in. So charge over there.
Now, it's no use.
Your path is blocked for real. Okay, so wait. Go over here.
Privacy.
Okay, this works.
You can
so
trust
again,
me.
protective luck.
I don't need
And
anyone's
charge.
sympathy.
Rely on me.
And charge.
What's on your mind?
And you 3 guys,
You've crossed
Shoot.
the wrong mongrel.
I do things my way.
you can just come up, I
Always
think.
watch your back.
Yeah, this is the annoying guy, the sheer. 21 AC, also has damage resistance, has spell resistance.
Heads will
Demons are
roll.
overall kind of annoying. There's also a wizard over there. That's not a dangerous one, but it can still be annoying. I'm gonna try and kill him with Lan.
You won't survive me.
And I might actually end up using a grease spell over here. Let's see. Okay, one is down already. Let us actually reapply my protective luck. Ah, she shot. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. I will actually try and do this because these guys are getting annoying. Or I could also do something different, maybe. Sup, bitches? Can I also target one of those? Not quite. It looks like it should hit the shear, but it's not hitting him for some reason. Well, let's see. Color spray saved. These 2 went down. Quite lovely. Let's focus our attention on the shear. He's the more dangerous one.
In half.
You are still shooting this guy. He's almost dead. And Camellia, let's get protective luck. What are you aiming for, actually? Not sure. I'll actually target myself because everybody over here is shooting my main character. Okay. Okay, he's dead. Good. Spent all of my cooldown animation. I kind of forgot about that, but it's fine. And you, let's give us a evil eye on the shield. Good.
I'll cut you wide open.
Shoot him. He's dead. Good. Okay. Now let me see if I can do something here since these guys are dropped on the floor. I think I can coup de grace them. And coup de grace on that guy. Yep. Works. So, first fight dealt with. If you want to have this fight go a little bit easier, you can also do something different, which is kind of pull the enemies back into the Crusaders, because there are some Crusaders over there. But I just tend to just do it by myself. So this is the easy part of the fight. Now for the difficult part of the fight, we have this area. And in this area we're gonna have a couple of annoying enemies, such as the shears again. And I cannot even target them for a charge, maybe from over here. Okay, so you can charge a shear, you can charge a shear. But the annoying enemy over here is actually a wizard that's further back. And that one I am kind of scared of.
Are we in trouble yet?
Well,
I am gonna rely mostly on grease and potentially some color sprays as well to try and make this fight go a little bit easier for us.
I'll watch your back.
But it can always get a little bit
Doubt is
tricky.
the heart's
Stay on your
greatest
toes.
challenge.
Okay.
Rely
Since
on
I have a
me.
chance right now, the guy's running away, I'm just gonna charge him. Try and kill him very quickly. And once he's dead, we're gonna try and move for the wizard.
You can
So,
trust me.
Camellia, you are gonna apply Evil Eye on the shear. You are gonna shoot the
Make every
shear.
strike
And
count.
Cordampini will just move closer here. Okay. And there we go. The Evoker doesn't matter too much, even though he can deal some damage. But this Conjurer, you can even see the difference, right? This is a level 3 wizard. This is a level 7 wizard. The main problem with this guy is that he likes to go invisible. He uses improved invisibility, which makes him very hard to hit. And then he starts summoning a bunch of crap. So, to try and make this go a little bit simpler for us, he has 6 reflex. We're gonna cast Grease on top of him and try to bring him down. Because if we can bring him down, then the fight is much, much simpler. So Cordampini, get in range. Some more shields over there. And again, this is selective grease, so it does not affect my friends. And I can also do something better, which is, if I can remember here, I can increase the DC of my spell. And I can even also use Powerful Change. Let me see something here. Wait. At third level, the brown for she can spend 1 point free to bolster the spell. If the spell grants a bonus on ability score, no, that's not it. So I think we just have to do this because simply by having powerful magic, potent magic, whenever the Arcanist spends 1 point from Arcane Reservoir to increase the caster level of a spell, it increases by 2 instead of 1, and the same thing applies to DC. Okay, perfect. So, I am going to increase the difficulty class of my Grease spell to have a better chance of actually landing the spell. And we're going to target over here. Something that I'm also going to show you guys over here, which is important. If you are using the normal settings, your spells will kind of snap to enemies, and that can sometimes be a little bit annoying. If you don't want it to snap, you can just press Control, and that allows you to put the spell wherever you want. So I want it over here. It will land on both the wizards and also on everybody in melee, so it should be exactly what I need. And let's hope that the wizards fall down. In the meantime, I guess I'm gonna have Lan focus this guy, depending on who falls down. And Camellia is lowering his AC. Okay. He failed his save on the evil eye. I'm gonna place it on this guy now. Grease. Okay, so with Grease, this guy is downed. This guy is downed. Haha! Our main target is downed. Perfect. Only the fighter stood up. Okay. And this one is also up. I don't need any more costs. Since this guy is down, I think we're fine here. And I'm gonna have Lan target him.
You won't survive me.
And I would like these guys to kill the one standing up. Or actually this one, never mind.
Thank you.
Okay, he's dead. If you want to attack of opportunity me, go for it. I rather kill this guy ASAP.
Guide my blade.
Oh, he actually just fell down as he was about to cast his flaming arc. I am so sad, my friend. I am so sad for you.
The spirits
Okay, everybody
demand your
target this
blood.
guy. He's gonna go invisible. Annoying. But one thing you can do with this is, if he's invisible, you can just kind of move on top of him. And you will at least see the guy. Even if he has concealment, you can still see him and target him. So, even though, again, he is concealed, I'm just gonna dump all of my damage on him. See if I can drop him before he starts doing nasty stuff. And he went down to Grease again, which is awesome. Okay, let's actually maybe kill the weak ones first. Because if he hastes, everybody in the area will be more of a threat. Okay, that guy's dead. This guy fell down. Let's go back to him. You guys just shoot the shield.
Endure this.
Come on, people, it's not that hard. Okay, 8 damage. Okay, he hasted people, which sucks. Dude, I'm actually gonna do this because you are starting to annoy me. Or I can just go for a color spray and not waste another one of my selected spells. And hopefully I will not be hitting my friends here. That's also my goal. Ow! Stupid shear. Let's drink a good potion here. Camellia, give me protective luck, please. We color sprayed the first guy, the second guy saved against it.
Cover me.
Okay, this is starting to get a little bit annoying.
The
Go for the shear, then he went down as well.
My blade. No mercy for the wicked.
You can drink one more of these potions. And the guy just keeps on summoning his friends, but he also keeps getting dropped by the grease.
Into the fray.
And one thing to note is, if you are fighting a summoner, as long as you kill the caster, all of the summons die as well, so you don't have to worry about killing those. Let's reduce his AC. He took a bunch of attacks of opportunity for getting up.
Smear them.
You think you can hide, bitch? You cannot.
Stab their backs.
Went down again. Man, this is why I love control spells. It's also why I love meta magic, selective meta magic more specifically. And why I love brown fur transmuters. I now have 2 diseases on me. Oh god. Okay, what do they have? We have 2 masterwork bardishes. We have a magical club. We have some scrolls and nothing else too special. Okay, we are also heavily encumbered. I can just drop something like this here. Okay, we're fine. Mongrels. Hello.
Follow me! Or don't.
The young mongrel looks around in every direction but up. Maybe we should go back? This place isn't for us. It's too open. The enemy could come from anywhere, and the air is weird. Why does it keep moving so fast? Another mongrel stares straight ahead, gripping his blade in a trembling fist. No, not one step back. This is our test. Don't look at anything but a target. During the encounter with Osila and demon Savamelek, you resisted the blood rage and awakened the light of heaven inside you. Okay. Give me 1 second. Okay, this is a benefit of using the angel path and not the demon path. So you made it. Good to see you all. How's old Sol doing? Still waiting and thinking? Well, don't worry. He'll make his mind up soon. You won't be hanging about underground for much longer. What are you doing here? The young man turns to you. He has one healthy eye and a lumpy growth where the second should be. It's you! It's thanks to you that we made it to the surface to fight the demons. The shield maze fell, but Sul slowed everything down. He's an old man, he's afraid of everything, but we can't sit in the dark like root vegetables while big things are happening up above. We tried to follow you through the shield maze, we emerged into some kind of fortress, but there were too many demons there. Then we dug out another passage into the city. It took days, but we did it. We're ready to fight. Okay, so right now we need everyone who can hold a weapon. I have a plan. Go back below ground and wait at the shield maze exit. We'll get the beast at both ends. Go back? Well, if you're sure, of course we'll go. I mean, an ambush. Good idea. Yes, I understand. We'll attack from below as soon as we hear the fighting start. The young ones are holding up well, but will they be able to fight out in the open? Even I struggle with that. Lan frowns. I hope we did the right thing. We are the Crusaders of the Underground. We will fight like our forebears did. Okay, so I think these guys are handled as well.
Move aside.
Now, what else do we have around here? Some more loot. The bodies have a variety of wounds. One is covered in burns, other have weapon or claw marks. It is safe to assume that they were decapitated post-mortem. Lovely. Okay, I had to pause there for a second. Let's carry on.
Make way.
There is actually nothing over here. Really? So, the way up is over there, never mind. Okay. Let's get the loots as well. Some diamond dust. We're gonna have some nasty enemies here also. Because it's gonna be one of those where if you are far away from them, they will just cast mass light wounds or mass inflict light wounds, which is never a pleasant thing. 24 HP. I guess I can use one of these. Oh, come on. Such horrible rolls, man. Alright, whatever. I wanted to use my Light of Heaven.
Don't care.
Light of the Angels, whatever. And what is the best approach for this? I forget. This is also an optional enemy here. There they are, the Vermlex. I don't think I can charge at them, which is the main
I will not be
downside here. No, I can't. But maybe I can. I have to be in combat for this. That's right.
What's on your mind?
So I am simply going to do something different. I'm gonna buff with Bone Fists to have a little bit more AC. I want to be protected here. I am going to enlarge... No, actually I'm gonna use a shield here instead. Okay, good.
I do things.
And I suppose you can use a powerful enlarge on my main character. For some extra defenses.
Open your heart
And
to
we will
me.
be going for these guys first. How close can I get before they...
No reason to pause.
Oh, I can charge from here, even though there's clutter in the way.
I appreciate
I
privacy.
did not expect that. Okay, let's go over there then.
We will win.
And once we
this
charge
war.
at this guy, I'm gonna have somebody go for that one if he doesn't come into melee.
I hear
And
the voice
you
of the
three
spirit.
just
Make
shoot.
every strike
Actually, shoot
count.
this
I'll
one.
loot your corpse.
Save the last one.
They
for
have
me.
a Shir and an Abricandilu as helpers. Yeah, he's still going for the mass inflict light wounds. I'm gonna send Big Bird to him. Come on, please. And I will actually just use my other grease over here. And I suppose I can also use my increased DC for it. And place it there. And I will have protective luck on my main character here. I hate that so much. Can you not reach him? I think she can't reach him.
The inheritor.
I think that's the issue.
Guide my
Can you?
blade.
Like you!
Because if we can't reach, we are kind of in trouble. Yeah, he's just doing that over and over. Well, let's see if I can fly then. Target's too close. Well, Grease, it's all up to you, my friend.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Lower his AC, we have to kill him very quickly.
Out of my way!
Oh, baby, he went down. Good job, Cordampini.
I'll split you in half!
This is why you are my daughter. Went down. Man, selective meta magic is so
Is this a
good.
mock fight?
It is so good. Nice. Hey, a semi-decent roll at last.
Make
I'm
way!
gonna pick up some loot here. And I think I'm actually gonna go for that optional fight, which is also one of the more difficult fights in the area here in this house. After doing this, I suppose.
Thanks, Lan. You're so
Good job.
awesome, Lan.
But I will save this one for the next episode. So it might take a little bit. I want to explain what's happening inside this fight and what we do to prepare against it. So
Never a
I
dull
don't want to
moment.
rush into it right now to try and speed it up. We want to take this with some careful approaches. In any case, we have dealt with the majority of the market square. We dealt with the powerful enemy here in the house. We still have the other area, which I kind of forgot. Where was it? Sorry, I'm just getting my bearings here. Where we met Curly, there's still an undead section here. Okay, I can't remember, but we will get there without any trouble. Don't worry. I think it's over here. It's over here. Yeah, so over here. We're gonna have some more undead over here to fight, which will also clear before we get out of this place. So, for now, my friends, we're gonna end the episode here. As always, I want to thank you all for being here with me, watching some Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Questions, suggestions, anything at all, leave a comment below. If you are enjoying the content, consider subscribing for more. Many more videos coming out soon, and I hope to see you all in the next episode. Until then, stay safe, everyone.